Not many people are going to use this extension, but Grackle also has an extension for Google Sheets. So before we go into the tutorial, I just want to go through some of the best practices for Google Sheets, because I always think it's great to understand the why before you do the how. So when they are looking with the accessibility checker, here's some of the things that they're going to be looking for. You need to make sure you have that proper title. Your sheet names should be descriptive. You can't use that default sheet 1 that they give you. So there's directions on how to do that. Your number of sheets should be reasonable. Try to keep it under 50. Avoid making the sheets too large. If these are going to be public facing, you want to maybe break it down into smaller sheets. And your sheets have to be empty. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take one of our spreadsheets. This is what we use for, this is just inventory for our VR headset. So I'm going to come over here to the extension and I'm going to click on Grackle Sheets and I'm going to click Launch. And on the right hand side, there's going to become that tutorial panel that's similar to what you see with Google Slides or Google Docs. So it breaks it into categories as it's running. We're going to look at sheets, we're going to look at tables, images, if you have images in there, charts, and content. So it'll run it. If you notice, you can't see this, I'm going to hide this. You can see that I have a whole bunch of tabs at the bottom. It also runs through those tabs as well. And as you can see, all my tabs are already named. So if that said sheet 1, I would have to go and I would have to rename it, but those are all labeled already. So let's take a look at what Grackle told me. I passed 11 out of 14. All my sheets are good. I have a proper title. All that is great. Tables. If I take a look at tables, it's saying this is where I have 15 mistakes. So if I click on the 15, it's saying that I don't have headers. So an easy way to do this is to mark with a header row. If I click on these and click the button mark, that should take care of all that. So I'm going to click mark and that should get rid of all that. Saying that I have merged some of the tables that I shouldn't merge, so I can take a look at those and then I can just simply unmerge them if they need to be unmerged. Isolated cells. Let's see if I click on this. Oh, it's saying there's no room there, or they're blank. So I can click on those and then it would get rid of them. So I can go through those. I don't have any images. I don't have any charts. My content looks like I have some high color contrast. If I click on the 2. Yep, for sure. When I go on this tab, it leads me to this tab and I used really bright colors to highlight different things. That's okay for me because it's not public facing, but if this were to be a public facing document, I would definitely want to change the contrast on that. So you can go ahead and you can rerun to recheck. Another option, if you are making this a public facing document, you want to make sure that all the accessibility that was in this is, all the tags are in place. So you can click on, you have the option there to download this as HTML so that you have those accessibility tags built within. So once I download it, that would be what I use for a public facing document. And once downloaded, here is an example of what it would look like.